The streetlight outside Henry's apartment had always been unreliable. Most nights it shivered gently, casting a dim, uneven glow over the cracked sidewalk. But tonight it was different. It started with a flicker, then another, and another. Not random, patterned. Morse code, he thought, though he didn't know Morse. His gut told him it was a signal, meant only for him. Henry pressed his forehead against the cold glass of his window. Across the street, a shadow moved, a figure, hunched, shifting nervously in the light's weak glow. It vanished when he blinked. The phone rang. He jumped. A strange number appeared, the kind that shouldn't exist on caller ID. "Henry?" The voice was calm, almost soothing, but it carried a weight. "You see it, don't you?" "I see what?" His voice cracked. "The flicker. The pattern. It's them! You have to help." Henry swallowed. "Who?" "You'll know." The line went dead. He stared at the streetlight. The figure returned. It stood perfectly still, watching. Then it raised a hand. The flicker pulsed, faster this time. 3 quick flashes, then a long one, then 2. Henry felt a shiver run down his spine. Somehow he knew it was a warning. He grabbed his coat, keys, anything to justify leaving. Curiosity had him. Fear made him hesitate. The streets were empty. A cold wind whispered through the alleys, carrying the faint scent of rain and something else, metallic like blood. He followed the shadow, heart in his throat. The flickering light guided him. 2 blocks, 3 blocks. The shadow led him to a narrow alley he'd never noticed before. The streetlight here was dead. Darkness swallowed the alley, but he felt drawn. A voice echoed from the shadows. "Henry." He froze. "Don't turn around." A figure emerged behind him anyway. He couldn't see its face, only a hand, outstretched, holding a phone. The screen displayed a live camera feed of his apartment, and on the balcony, the figure from across the street was there, watching him now. Henry's pulse raced. He stumbled backward. The flicker from the first streetlight pulsed again, far away but bright, almost blinding. Then the pattern changed, faster, urgent. Henry didn't know what it meant, but he understood one thing. Someone or something was sending him a signal, and if he didn't follow it, the night wouldn't end for him. Not tonight. The next night, the flickering continued. Henry began documenting it. He noted the timing, the intervals, the pattern. It wasn't random. It was deliberate. He started seeing them everywhere. Streetlights, neon signs, even traffic signals. They flickered in code. And wherever the lights flashed, shadows lingered. People who shouldn't exist appeared on the sidewalks. He downloaded a Morse code app and began decoding the flickers. It spelled out locations, names, warnings. At 2:14 a.m., it led him to the old train station on the outskirts of the city. The station had been abandoned for decades. Graffiti on the walls seemed normal, until he noticed that some tags glowed faintly in the darkness. Symbols he had never seen before. Henry followed them into the underground tunnels. His phone buzzed constantly, a series of images. Him, alone, walking, but each frame showed a shadow trailing behind him. Henry discovered a hidden network. People like him, chosen or cursed, received signals at midnight. Some were warnings, some invitations, some traps. In the tunnels, he met another receiver, a woman named Leela. She explained, The signals find those who are awake, those who notice the flickers. They're watching us, testing us. If we fail, the night doesn't let us go. They followed the codes together, navigating the city like a maze. Each streetlight, each neon sign revealed a message, leading them deeper into a conspiracy older than the city itself. The signals led them to a skyscraper in the dead center of the city. Inside, a control room hummed with machines, wires snaking across the floor, monitors showing the streets like a giant surveillance system. "This is it," Leela whispered. "The source of the flickers. Whoever, or whatever, is controlling the signals. It's here." A figure emerged from the shadows. Tall, faceless. Its presence warped the light, making the flickers irregular, frantic. "You followed the signals," it said, voice echoing as though from a tunnel. "But the night is not finished with you." Henry stepped forward. "What do you want?" The figure tilted its head. "To be seen, to be noticed. Only those awake at midnight may witness me. Only those who follow the signs may survive." Suddenly, the lights flickered violently, the code unreadable. Henry panicked. The floor beneath them seemed to ripple, shadows elongating. He and Leela held hands, trying to anchor themselves in reality. Then the flickers stopped. Silence. Darkness. When the lights returned, the figure was gone. The monitors were dead. Only one message remained on a blinking screen. "Midnight never forgets." Henry returned home, exhausted, unsure if the night itself had released him or merely allowed him to leave. The streetlight outside his apartment was steady, normal. For a week, nothing happened. He slept. He returned to normal life. But every night, as the clock struck midnight, he felt a tug in his chest, a signal, faint but insistent. And sometimes, just sometimes, he noticed the flicker returning across the street from a light that had never been there before. Henry understood one thing. The night would find him again, and when it did, he had to be ready.